crossing out the larger communities, I see all these small town kids. Do you have an affinity for the small town athlete because you're one yourself? Like to me, it's amazing. I mean, I see Janesville, Grundy Center, Eddyville, New Hartford, Sumner, Jessup.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, but I
Where
always.
that comes from because of your small town experience?
I think, it's small town Iowa. We don't just specifically go out and say we're going to get small town Iowa kids. I think it has definitely worked out that way. I was just talking to Colin. I didn't even realize until I was looking at our roster that we have one kid from out of state, which is unusual. We used to have that a long time ago. Sometimes we've had no kids from out of state, and we're not specifically trying to do that. Obviously, the state of Iowa has great volleyball, great work ethic. We have great relationships with the coaches in Iowa, but we do a lot of hard work outside the surrounding states as well. It's just kind of worked out that, this year and for a couple years to come, because we have quite a few on the roster that are young. We have a lot of small town Iowa kids, and I always joke with them because, like Kendall, her first year, we had 3 freshmen in that class, the Kendall and Bree and Piper, that all played as freshmen, which is also unusual, but they're all from small town Iowa. And I'm like, last year you're playing like Dunkerton, and now you're playing USC this year. So the big jump for that. But we have a lot, I'd say the state of Iowa in general, just the work ethic and the grit and the desire to compete and to prove the world, what kind of volleyball we have here in the state is awesome. And, whether it's big town Iowa or small town Iowa, we love the Iowa kids. And, again, it doesn't mean that's all we recruit. There's a lot of great kids from out of state that we have had here that have embraced what we do here and are just as much a part of it and the same attitude. I think we recruit a certain type of kid. We want the gritty kid that's going to fight hard and work hard and go out there not caring who's on the other side of the net, but knowing that they can win. And so I'd say it's more the type of kid that we recruit as opposed to that it happens to be small town Iowa. And maybe, I'm not prejudiced that, small town Iowa, but that's, we have a lot of those kids this year for sure.
You haven't brought in a ton of